What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Screen Sanctum. I'm Steve. Question: what has Star Wars given us? They've given us a lot, actually. 11 movies, multiple animated shows, multiple Disney Plus shows, with more to come. We're currently on Ahsoka. We have so much to look forward to. So, why do I want more? Why do we all want more? Technically, I don't want like more as in quantity. There is something very specific that I want, and I'm sure a lot of you want as well. And it's sort of similar to the MCU, but not the same. It is this. And I think we're getting something similar with Dave Filoni's shows leading to a movie, but I want something more specific. I want villains. I think the villains are more fascinating now than some of the hero characters, like Shin Hati and Balin in Ahsoka. Like, they're great characters. I know the actor who plays Balin passed away, so we really can't get more of him. But Shin Hati has so much potential, and this is what I want to see. And it's really, really simple. After Ahsoka, hopefully she doesn't turn into a good guy because I think that would be terrible for her character. But who am I? I don't write these. I want her to either go with Thrawn or somehow escape on her own and form her own sort of Knights of Shin, like the Knights of Ren, but with Shin Hati, where she is the leader of a group of villains for the most part. And what else do I want? I want her to get her own series, maybe 2 seasons. It could be 1 season if it's like 10 to 13 episodes, but if they're going to do 6, give us 2 or 3 seasons. I want to see Shin Hati and the Knights of Shin basically dominating for 3 seasons or 2 seasons or a long season. I want to see the villains winning. I want to see them taking over galaxies, taking over planets. I want to see heroes trying to stop them and failing, but I want series where the villains are actually coming out victorious. Why do I want to see this? Is it because I love seeing bad guys win? Not in real life, but in science fiction, yeah, sometimes I do. But this could all culminate in a perfect movie. Imagine if we get what I'm calling the Knights of Shin, 3 seasons of how she builds up, her faction, her knights, or whatever you want to call them, what she does for 3 seasons, where she's going to take over, how she rules, people trying to stop her, like really culminating in the season finale of that series. Like, something big happens, and then we get a movie where we introduce a new set of heroes, or maybe heroes from the past, and that's when the villain gets defeated in the movie. And the movie doesn't have to be a theatrical release, I don't think. You could put out a Disney Plus movie, but it would be cool to see it in the theater because all we really get are hero stories. The Skywalker saga, all about the heroes, really. Like, there's villains, but the heroes are the heroes. Then we got Rogue One. That's technically a hero story, but we understand it ends kind of poorly because it leads into A New Hope. Then we got Solo, basically a hero story. Ahsoka, a hero story. Obi-Wan, a hero story. Andor, prequel about a hero. They're all stories about heroes, and, we all love these. But God, how great would it be to see Shin Hati in her own series, as I said, 1 to 3 seasons, just wrecking shop with her crew, her Knights of Shin, as I've repeatedly called them this video. And then it culminates in a 2-hour movie where she died. Well, she doesn't have to die, but she could be redeemed. Probably not if she's like dominating the galaxy for like however many years. But, she could be captured, but then the good guy can win. That would be cool. Or if they're going to give us like a new set of trilogies that obviously aren't Skywalker related. I know we're getting a Rey movie. I can't wait. But this could be something different where Shin, or pick any villain that's going to be up and coming, gets their own series, and maybe that villain eventually turns out to be like the Emperor. You get this whole story about how a villain came to be so powerful, and then you get a trilogy of movies where that person's the main villain. I don't know if this sounds kind of like convoluted to you, but I think it would be awesome because I personally don't think we get enough villain stories. Now, you could correct me if I'm wrong since I haven't watched much of the animated. Well, I haven't watched any of the animated. Are those, focused on villains? I don't know. I feel like they're still stuck in the Skywalker saga somewhere, whereas a movie or a series about Shin-Hati, even though right now it's tied in there because of Ahsoka, if she was left on this planet in this galaxy and everyone else left, that's a new galaxy for her to take over. Like if Thrawn were to leave or to die, or she could go to a different galaxy and rule over that one. Like it doesn't have to be tied to the Skywalker saga. And I just think that would be dope. So I don't know. Let me know. What do you think of my idea? Do you think it's BS? Do you think it makes sense? Do you think it would be fun? I think it would. It would be a multi-year epic, and you could still do other movies because now we've established multiple galaxies, even though in our minds we know that there were probably multiple galaxies anyway, but now it's kind of canon in the universe. So you could have main villains of many galaxies, and then you could do a huge movie like Secret Wars or something where all the galaxies merge and they want to fight for power. Like there's so much that could be done. And eventually, yeah, the heroes will win at the end of a saga, but leading up to that, we could see like the literal growth of power. And I'll use the word empire because I don't know what they're called in other galaxies, but it would be like if we had the foresight 40 years ago, I know we did prequels, but I'm saying if we were able to start, like you see him over multiple TV shows or movies and you see him grow, grow, grow. And then like we did skip 40 years from when he quote unquote died to came back. But if it was like continuous, that would have been dope to see. And then one huge movie where he loses. I don't know. That's my idea. Let me know what you think. Let me know in the comments below. As I said, good idea, bad idea. Has it been done before and I'm just an idiot? Let me know. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace, guys.